Hey everyone, welcome to Storytime with Spidey. It's me, as always, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I hope you're all enjoying your day. Here the weather's kind of gloomy, like it's so rainy it's actually dark outside. But we're gonna make the best of it. Today I'll be reading once again from the book Silly Things Happen. And today's story is called The Wolf's Chicken Stew. Kind of hoping that this doesn't turn out to be an unpleasant day for a chicken. Okay, so let's begin with The Wolf's Chicken Stew. Give me just a second here. Okay. There once lived a wolf who loved to eat more than anything else in the world. As soon as he finished one meal, he began to think of the next. Wow. Sounds kind of greedy. Sorry, bear with me here. One day, the wolf got a terrible craving for chicken stew. All day long, he walked across the forest in search of a delicious chicken. Ooh, sounds like it's just where I thought it was going to be headed. Finally, he spotted one. She is just perfect for my stew, he thought. The wolf crept closer, but just as he was about to grab his prey, here means Prey, not the kind of praying that you do before you eat. Just as he was about to grab his prey, he had another idea. If there were just some way to fatten this bird a little more, he thought, there would be all the more stew for me. Yep, definitely a greedy sort. And here we can see him stalking the chicken. Poor chicken. So, the wolf ran home to his kitchen, and he began to work. There he is, getting his plan in motion. Seems like this wolf is actually kind of a villain in this story. First, he made 100 scrumptious pancakes. Then, late at night, he left them on the chicken's porch. Ooh. Eat well, my pretty chicken, he cried. Get nice and fat for my stew. And here we can see the pancakes. The next night, he brought 100 scrumptious donuts. Eat well, my pretty chicken, he cried. Get nice and fat for my stew. Wow, donuts. You know, with all this cooking, he could just eat what he's making himself. And then the next night, sorry. And the next night, he made a scrumptious cake weighing 100 pounds. Whoa. Eat well, my pretty chicken, he cried. Get nice and fat for my stew. It's really messed up that he's setting him up like this, or setting her up like this. At last, all was ready. This was the night he had been waiting for. He put a large stew pot on the fire and set out joyfully to find his dinner. And here we can see him heading to the chicken's house. You know, we've seen things like this in our lives where somebody goes to do something that looks like they're helping us out, but really, they mean us no good and they're setting us up. And that's clearly what the wolf is doing here, as we see him headed to the chicken's house. Oh no, the chicken is definitely in trouble. That chicken must be as fat as a balloon by now, he thought. Let's see. But as he peeked into the chicken's house, the door opened suddenly, and the chicken screeched, "Oh, so it was you, Mr. Wolf." Children, children, look! The pancakes and the donuts and the cake and the scrumptious cake, they weren't from Santa Claus. Wow, Santa Claus? They weren't from Santa Claus. All these presents were from Uncle Wolf. You know, I actually think we're going to pause it here, because we'll find out more on what happened between the chicken and the wolf next time. But it seems pretty clear that things are not going quite the way that the wolf planned, and the chicken is seeming to have a few surprises of her own. But we'll pick up on this soon enough. And actually, Spidey's going to be kind of busy the next few days, so I'm going to be getting back to you with the rest of the story as soon as I can. And until then, Excelsior!